Wally George here, and we have a very distinguished guest here on the studio in person, Dr. Alan Boyer. Dr. Boyer, welcome.
Hey, Wally, nice to meet you.
Good to have you here. I know there are some viewers out there who have been thinking about hair removal and also birthmark removal and so forth, that they just don't know where to go or if the doctor is any good or anything like that. Let me tell you, if you've been thinking about this kind of thing, I want to personally recommend Dr. Alan Boyer. Let's put it on the screen. Laser hair removal and birthmarks and so forth. And there's his phone number, 593-9392 for Dr. Alan Boyer, MD.
Right, Wally, thank you.
And you specialize in this laser hair removal and
stuff. That's right.
We have a couple pictures here that I want to show Hoshi. Now, what is this I'm going to show to the audience here?
This is a before and after picture.
We'll get a close-up here, very, very quick. Okay. Now, on the top picture...
This is an underarm that was treated with the laser.
Oh, underarm.
Underarm. What the laser does is it burns the hair follicles.
Yeah.
This is a new technology. It's been available about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah. Excellent. Here's another one here.
This is a different. We have a different laser we use also.
Boy, is that a great job of removing that birthmark.
The lasers can remove the birthmarks now. They target the blood vessels underneath the skin and destroy the blood vessels without damaging the skin.
Wow.
In fact, before the laser, there was no treatment for the birthmarks.
How about this one here? This is. Should we show that?
Yeah, you can show that one too. This is a birthmark too. We refer to these as port wine stains. But birthmarks are the collection of blood vessels underneath the skin.
There's no reason that you have to walk around with those for the
birthmark,
or with unwanted hair.
Or with unwanted hair. We're getting a lot of calls for the unwanted hair. This is something that it's fairly new. We can treat any area of the body. The laser heats up the hair follicle.
Yeah.
So then the hair follicle is burned and falls out. It takes about a week after the procedure. And the cost is extremely reasonable.
Now, you wrote me some notes here, which I can't even read.
That's probably true. That basically is how it works, and it works by...
Yeah, how does it work?
The laser light targets the pigment in the hair follicle. So the dark heats up more than light if you shine light on it. And the laser heats up the pigment in the root of the hair follicle and burns the root.
Do you do the whole procedure in just one visit, or do they come back often?
Yeah, they have to come back. Each treatment, we can only target the hairs that are present in there. Depending upon the location of the body, different percentage of the hairs are active and some are dormant. So on the face, 50 to 60% of hairs are active. On the legs, maybe only 30 to 40%. So any treatment, the first treatment time we do it, we can only, on the face, maybe get 60% of the hairs because the rest are dormant.
Okay, now...
So we have patients come back about 6 weeks after the treatment, and then we repeat it. And after about 3 cycles, we figure we can get about 90% of the hairs.
How about the birthmarks?
The birthmarks take several treatments also. And each treatment lightens the birthmark considerably.
Now, of course, there are people watching us at home right now saying, "Oh, this is going to be horribly expensive." How expensive is it, doctor?
It's not that pricey at all. Upper lip starts about $99 a treatment.
Wow, that's great.
We're upper back's $350, whole back $500, and
birthmarks.
Birthmark's $300 a treatment.
That's very reasonable, very reasonable. And do you have insurance on these things?
No, these are all cosmetic, so these are all out-of-pocket expenses.
Well, it certainly is worth it, and I know because I've had treatment before myself, and your prices are extremely low.
Yeah, we want to keep our prices reasonable to the consumers and try and make it up on volume.
Well, there it is, laser hair removal and birthmarks and what else?
Spider veins.
Spider veins, very important.
Very important.
They can be ugly. Yeah. So there's no reason that you have to put up with that anymore. Call Dr. Alan Boyer. There's the number on the screen. And if you don't have a problem, maybe you know someone in your family or a personal friend who has a problem, write this number down. It's very important. Dr. Boyer is 714-593-9392. That's 593-9392. Be sure to tell him Wally George sent you, and he'll give you a special discount on your fee.
We'll give you the other 20% off if you say Wally sent you.
20% off if you say Wally George sent you. There's the number. Write it down. And you also get a free autographed copy of my autobiography. How about that? Thank you, Dr. Boyer.
Thanks, Wally.
It's a pleasure to have you on.
It's been a pleasure.
We're going to have you back again, and we'll show some more pictures. Dr. Alan Boyer, there's the number. I'll be right back with some final words.